Good afternoon. My name is Paul Clark. I'm the Managing Director and co-founder of Masterfilter. And Masterfilter, the product, keeps oil clinically clean. And that in itself helps us to fix the biggest problem that we have with wind turbines, particularly the offshore wind turbines. The Eneco and Eon issues are the tip of the iceberg. The failure rate of gearboxes on offshore wind farms is alarming. And it's a known issue. It's been a known issue for 10 years. A lot of people have been looking at this to try to fix the problem. They've done a lot of analysis. They've opened up 750 different gearboxes which have failed. They've looked at the different failure modes. They've come through cause analysis, but they haven't found a solution until now. Masterfilter keeps a good gearbox in serviceable condition for an extremely long period of time. And to give some context, every time they need to change a turbine in the middle of the North Sea, it costs them, in 2015, $632,000. So that helps to concentrate the mind to the issue of this. That's why we've sort of concentrated on the offshore wind turbine sector, but obviously the other 99% of the population of the wind turbines on land are equally up for grabs very, very shortly. And we're thrilled to be working with Marks & Clark as patent attorneys to protect our very valuable product. From a global picture, we're projected to display a robust growth represented by a compound annual growth rate of 25.47% during 2016 to 21, chiefly driven by increasing demand of clean energy, government's regulatory frameworks, and advancements in new technologies. New markets coming through include India, USA, China, and Vietnam. In fact, I'm visiting the US for a week next month as part of a trade delegation with Innovate UK to talk to the fledgling US wind industry and educate them as to the new technologies that are available out there, and so they can learn from the previous 10 years of experience of Europe. Every wind turbine has a filtration system on it, and there's two huge global companies which have developed systems. Unfortunately, they're not fit for purpose. The benefit of our system is we're able to put it onto new installations, but we're equally able to retrofit it to existing ones too. We have a small team. It's myself, Alan, who's the guy who created this amazing thing, and we have a nucleus upon which we can then grow. It's scalable. We're working with 3 different universities based on which particular market sector we're looking at in terms of validation of our product, and we have an eye on the future too. We wish to move Masterfilter from being just a pure component within a system to being a fully autonomous system in its own right. However, we wish to crawl before we can sprint. We have a number of that's a different slide, but okay. That's, we are well on course with our laboratory testing. We expect to start that next week, so a little bit ahead of time. And the numbers that we've used in terms of our income, we believe to be conservative. I have an experience and a history of over-delivering on promises, and I expect to do the same thing here. I feel somewhat privileged and lucky that we have been able to secure the funding that we need for our business to start. In fact, we've been able to secure what we expect to be was 2 tranches. So I stand here a little bit happier than most people. But if there are any investors here who would wish to be part of our journey, please feel free to talk to me. You will need to act quite quickly because we'll be closing this one and only round by the end of this month. We have secured the pre-approval for SEIS and EIS, and I think that's all I need to say. Thank you.